I'm on a porch, get money, you know that we never could get a divorce. Say you the plug when nigga might have been the source. Why me pull up in that brand new Porsche? Come through, I teach you this shit like a chorus. Bitch, I'm like Ghost, I got power, of course. Invested my money and ran up a check. Now man, I hot like a motherfucking torch. I got a habit, gotta keep going, cause I cannot get stagnant when you get it.
2.
Hey man, what's going on? It feel like we ain't been here in a minute, but we here back on the porch, man. It's your boy BJ Riley. You know we here to give you nothing but game, knowledge, and wisdom.
And let's have a little fun too.
Yeah, let's have a little fun too. Y'all go follow us at _on_the_porch, man. Y'all go get that. We on all platforms. When I say all platforms, I'm not about to explain anymore. We're on all platforms, so go get that.
Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, and if you on YouTube, go over to the other platforms. You know, he ain't gonna explain it no more, so I ain't either. Go to the other platforms, you know, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your local podcast at, guys. Go get it. Go leave us 5 stars so we continue moving up the ranks. BJ, how your week been? Oh, that's it. Shit, go ahead.
Shoot, my week been smooth. I had some time to do some like self-reflection, just like look at stuff where I need to get better at. Starting to take everything like just a little more serious. So like this week, I know everybody gets that point in their life where it's just like a switch turn and it's just like it just turns you up a notch. So it's been one of those weeks where shoot, it's just a switch turned on and shoot, it's just about to go to a different level. So I just realizing stuff that I need to get better on, stuff that I need to work on, and I'm just turning that switch and just about to turn it up a different level. Got to. So what's going on with you, man?
You know, it's your boy, Mr. Mindset.
Yes,
Gotta say it. But man, my week been good, man. Shit, pretty much just been working. Closed a good amount of deals this week. We blessed. That's all I want to say. We are blessed, fortunate. So thank God for that. We was able to get to the close table for a couple of them. You know, sometimes some of those fees had us in that bitch shaking like, ooh, please don't notice. Like, hold on, don't notice how much we making. Hold on, no. No cap. So
I was there dolo. I'm there looking like, hey, just sign it. And luckily the people that we were closing with, they been trying to close for a while, so they were just so excited and anxious.
6 months
like, close. Yeah, 6 month follow.
Oh no, my bad. It's about to, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, 6 months probably plus follow up. Man, they were just so ready to close, so they ain't give too much about like our fee or whatever. They probably didn't even see it because our closing attorney. That's why you get a good closing attorney, guys. Because our closing attorney is 2 pages. Everything is right there on the pages, so nothing's being hidden from them. So you can see our fee on there, how much we're making, because we didn't double close it. If you don't want them to see what you made, you double close it. But our attorney, she's just so good. She knows what we do. She's just like, okay, your side, you're going to look at the right side. That's all you need to look at. Don't look over here. Don't look nowhere else. Okay, boom. There's 3 pages. Okay, you're not paying closing costs. You're not paying none of the closing fees. So you don't need to look at page 2. Turn to page 3 to sign. That's all she says. So you got to love your closing attorney that just gets the whole process and doesn't want to like raise any alarms, but still give everybody like the full knowledge and experience of everything. But that's just great to have a good closing attorney and people that are just ready to sell. That's
for sure. That's a good combo, because we're supposed to be looking for motivated sellers anyway. But when we say motivated sellers, it don't necessarily mean that they just like, I need to sell. Like they probably just like, I kind of want to sell and I think I want to, so we can strike a deal. But other than that though, shit, my week been smooth, bro. Like, been just trying to, you know, I'm on the final countdown to my baby gear, so you know, I'm excited about that. You know, just been buying stuff, shit, just accumulating now. So trying to find more storage in the house and shit now. But besides that, I was able to go and I bought me a chain. I was like surprised you didn't have it on. Nah, they ain't gonna see that one yet until I'm ready to goddamn put a picture on, put it on for it. But you know, they seen it. It's gonna be. I post a video today about me going to go get it. So drop that. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to be able to. I said on that post that I usually don't do stuff like this, but you got to enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's big. Like just for your mental, it's big just to enjoy the fruits of your labor, so you could remember that I'm not just working just to work. I'm working so I can live. And that's exactly what I said on that post, right? So that way, when you're working, it's easy for you to get burnt out when you're just working and just not seeing nothing. But when you're working and you're able to do something for yourself, or you're able to have a good time, or even just see something for your family, whatever, bro, it's really easy for you to remember, that's why I'm working. I'm working to live. I'm not working just so I can work. Just so I could work and be done and do the same thing over again. It's like, no, we working to live, get things that you want, have a good time and enjoy it, but do it in a smart manner. That's all it is for me. And that's what I was able to do this week. And I appreciate that. No cap.
Yeah, for sure. You gonna do the shout out or no?
Shout out to who? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Hold on, wait.
Mike got a little shaddy at.
No
Yeah, you
cap.
want to do?
So my boy BJ.
A little gift.
First of all, shout out to BJ, man. Goddamn, he went to
Plug.
He got some stuff from Black Smoke. If y'all, I don't vape, y'all. You know that. So like, I don't vape and then like that. I may smoke a cigar or whatever. But I'm not even a smoker. I ain't against people that smoke unless you smoke cigarettes. Then stop that shit for real. But BJ got this thing called Black Smoke, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of it. Shout out to Black Smoke. Y'all go check them out. But basically, it's an all natural vape, pretty much, right? It say no nicotine, no tobacco. It's pretty much, when you look it up in there, talk about it, it's pretty much just fruit and vape and water, right? So that's all it is, all natural fruit, vegetable glycerin, food grade, whatever.
Probably like preservatives.
Yeah, that's all it is. It ain't nothing crazy. So therefore, I'm just like,
So if y'all see me pick this up during the episode,
BJ. This is BJ. This is his rehab tool.
yeah, rehab.
It ain't been, cause he can't stop, but he said shit. He got on. I was like, damn, fuck with it. I tasted it because this is my first. Today was my first time even picking up anything like a vape and like smoking it, like
Yeah.
and hitting it. So I hit it. I said,
Y'all
this
don't
shit-
know Mike's background. Like, we're talking about like we're in college. He doesn't drink or smoke. Like,
I didn't drink or smoke until after college. I ain't drink or
was it after college?
after college.
Like, we're in college. He doesn't drink or smoke. So we're out there getting messed up just being college students. And Mike doesn't drink or smoke. So
Don't drink or smoke, man. So I popped it out. I'm popping it out right now. But yeah, for sure. Don't drink nor smoke. I mean, but hey, and this is a good business model because for him or whoever the business owner that own this or the owner of this, because it's something they found a niche that's for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, dang, some people might be like, damn, I want the urge. I want not the urge, but I would like to smoke, but I don't want to do nothing harmful to my body. There you go. So basically, just being able to go out there and find the holes in the market that people are not, the problems in the market that people are not solving. That's how you start a good business right there. So you want to hit it, guys?
get the reaction, the experience.
This is Skittles. Yep.
Is that Skittles?
Yep. Pretty good. It tastes like Skittles.
For real? I might have to try that after the episode because I want to see what it tastes like.
For sure. It tastes like Skittles. So I like it though. So it's no nicotine, no tobacco. Go check them out if you want it. If y'all do want to pay me to do some promo.
This is not a paid sponsor. We're just doing this like out of love.
I love, man.
It's supposed to be a black-owned business, if I'm not mistaken.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a black-owned business. So go get your Black Smoke. You know what I mean? I think they're not in too many stores, so you got to go ahead.
All right, we done
order
said too much because we ain't finna keep giving any.
Yeah.
If you want some, come pay. Not pay me, but we could talk a deal out. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. So what you got? What you want to talk about this week?
Before we get into it, though, I know like another thing this week, we were touching in with our networking.
Yeah.
Actually, someone that we literally closed on a deal. He was buying a house from us, a younger guy, pretty cool younger guy. So we got a lot of stuff in common. So he was telling us about this like an investor. Just like it was like a real estate or like an what was it, like an investor meetup?
It's one of the Facebook group, just an investor meetup.
Yeah, it was an investor meetup. So he was telling us, he was like, yeah, it's they're doing it this day at 12:30. You guys should go. I usually go. I might go. I might not go.
Not even that day. It was the same day. It was after the closing.
Yeah, it was literally after the closing. So we literally just closed with him, and he's like, "Yeah, so this is how I got started. I go to the investor meetups. I meet wholesalers. A lot of time they're like on BS. They're not like into it, or they're not like veterans in the game. They don't know what they're doing. Like I'll see one and then never speak to him again because he doesn't take it serious. So we went on an appointment after our closing, and then we had time to go to the meetup. And then we're sitting down with seasoned vets. We're sitting down with like 6-figure earners. We're sitting down with millionaires. And they're just greeting us and embracing us because we add value to them. Of course, they look at us and they're like, okay, they were just joking. But they're like, okay, how many deals have you closed? How many? Boom, boom. And shoot, I'm like, shoot, we just closed, like 2 this week, and we got a couple in the pipeline. You know what I mean?
Right.
So immediately, and then I tell them, I'm like, this is literally all I do. Like, I do not work a regular job. This is all I do. I've been doing real estate for this amount of time. I take it serious. This is all I do. So they knew we were about business. So we do what anybody else would do. We just sit down talking about business.
Chopping it up with him.
So I'm talking to somebody. He said he does probably like about like 10 flips a year. He got his own team. He puts them on payroll. He said he does about like 10 to 15 flips a year, making a pretty good amount. And we're just sitting down, chopping it up, bouncing ideas off each other, and just basically networking. And it just felt good to be in that environment and just at that level, because a lot of times, like, I don't give myself the benefit of doubt and just know like what level I'm at. Mm-hmm. So like I underestimate myself a lot. So it just felt good to be like, okay, I'm sitting down with a 6-figure earner, let alone probably a millionaire, and we're talking the same talk. You know what I mean?
They're definitely millionaires.
Yeah, they were definitely millionaires. So how did you feel like just reaching out, networking? Like, I know it was like a great thing for us to do, just get out there and network.
It was good. It felt really good. Because that's not something that we so busy in the field, and I'm so busy trying to grow something that I have, but we don't understand that. And so we don't understand that to grow, the biggest part of growth is networking and who you're around and who you put yourself around. That's the biggest part. We forget that. So that's something that I've been forgetting. That's the key component that I've been forgetting, right? So once he told us and was like, hey man, let's go to these, let's go ahead. He said he's going to it. He may go to it. He may not. He was like, shit. I'm like, all right, we in town. I'm thinking about our appointments, the schedule. And I'm like, well, shit, we gonna have an opening around that time, so we might as well just pull up. Pulled up, like I said, like BJ said, and we talking to these people, and it's like, bro, let's be honest, bro. All these folk Caucasian, bro.
Oh, they were Caucasian.
It ain't no, it older Caucasian males and one female, and like they say, Caucasian males run everything.
I didn't see, it wasn't not one black person until we showed up. Like our guy we closed with, he actually came and sat with us at the end of the table, because we showed up a little late because we had appointments and other stuff. Yeah. So he actually like,
or was we on black people time?
We're probably a little both. Black people time. We'll be there in 15 minutes.
If they say they're going to be there at 12 o'clock, we thought it was going to be at 12:30. That's what I thought. But if they say they going to be there at 12 o'clock. And that's good. I'm usually like that. But
it was there at
we had an appointment.
We showed up at like 12:45.
For real. So
they were just leaving.
So
the guy we closed with, he actually came and sat with us like at the end of the table. And it was funny because the people, they were having conversations and they immediately stopped. They were like, hey, watch out. We were just about to talk to him.
Yeah, for sure.
So after that, he came down, they just start talking to us, and we just start chopping.
For sure. And then a lot of time, like most of the time, they realized that the guy that we closed with, he got something for us that was a huge asset. So he realized that, oh wait, these are the guys that you closed with, the wholesalers that brought you that deal. Oh, they got some value they could provide. Ultimately have value to provide. So pretty much have some value to provide, right? So that he vouched for us pretty much in that way. They start talking to me and dude, like, you know what? I actually hit you up about it. It's somebody, because it's in a Facebook group. I'm actually already in this Facebook group. That's how the dude that bought the house from me. So he was like, I actually hit you. One of the dudes was like, I actually hit you up about the house. Don't send him this Ryan. I said his name, Ryan. Don't send him any more deals. Just send him to me every time. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever, bro. I just need somebody, whoever got the money. You feel me? Whoever gonna go for it. So So pretty much I'm sitting down and we talking to these individuals. And the first thing I notice is that when they up, like I say, I know they millionaires already. If it ain't even out just by net worth, they already millionaires, bro. So I'm sitting there talking to them, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm realizing the difference between African Americans and Caucasians, black and white people.
You gotta go into that.
I'm about to go into it. Black people always feel like they got a whole, like they know they got their nose to the up at you, right? They feel like they better than you.
When they figure something out.
They figure something out. So they feel like black people, we talking to them, they may be, we ain't even gonna talk too much to them. Man, these folks over here having full conversations, knowing dang on well we not on their level, but they just like, hey, tell me what you know. How are you getting your leads? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? How can we work together? How can we network? Instead of going around and being like, oh, I'm better than you, I ain't gonna work with you. Yeah, like and that's the first. That's the first thing that I noticed. Like I literally, they're literally like, they're open to listening to what you got to say, right? They're open. They want to know what you have going on. They want to understand your business model and what you can do and how can y'all work together? How can we invest in you? How can we become a team? And that's what a black people a lot of times don't do. We don't do that enough. That's why our community's so far behind, bro. Because we won't help each other. I'm going to make my business for now. I'm helping our people. And I know there's people that's trying to get better at it, but we just don't do that enough. The way that those folks is acting, man, they interact and they talk to each other. They trying to help each other out, bro. That's all it is. And we walked in there, guess what they trying to do? They trying to add value to us, help us. And then they just trying to add value to us, they asking us to add value to them. Because that's ultimately what you have to do. Another thing I notice is, it's so just sometimes, just shut up. Just shut up, right? Just shut up and listen, right? Because when people talk, and it's something, we all got flaws, right? People say something to me or something, I know, you feel me? Sometimes, and they say don't be a know-it-all. We all know that. So I know, boom. But even sometimes, even if I don't know, sometimes I say that. But one thing that you don't want to do is be a know-it-all. You want to be a sponge, especially when you're around people like that. Because then they're going to be like, well, I ain't got nothing for you because you act like you already know everything. So what I did, and I was practicing it, because a lot of stuff they was telling me, because I study real estate I literally do that. Like, I study it all the time. So a lot of stuff they telling me, I know it. But instead of cutting them off and like, oh, yeah, I heard that before. Oh, because we know we do that. You heard, oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and you try to I'm just shut up and listen. I'm just listening because they respect somebody that listened and they're always just trying to talk. We all know this, but we don't implement enough. So I said, you know what? Let me implement this. Let me just shut up. And I've been implementing this for the last couple of weeks. Just shut up and listen, even if you do feel like you know everything, right? So that is pretty much what I got from that whole thing, right? So just be able to shut up and listen. And then we need to be able to help each other get to the next level because, hey, bro, I ain't gonna count them for way ahead.
They're definitely it's statistically proven. So we don't even gotta like argue or just be like one sided on this. It's proven that they're definitely ahead of us. And another thing I noticed, they definitely understand the importance of networking, because before I even said it, they were like, what's your number? Let me get your information. Let's connect. Send me a text. I didn't even say nothing about exchanging information. I was going to get to it, of course, but they're saying that to me before they leave or walk out the room because they understand the importance of networking. So like a lot of time we don't value, like it's always like, oh, I can do it by myself. I can do this on my own. But hey, shoot, it doesn't hurt to get some help, guys. Like it does not hurt to get some help.
It doesn't hurt to get no help. And then one thing that when they did talk to me though, I was able to come with some, like I know what I'm talking about. You feel me? And then most of the time they don't see a lot of wholesalers that stay in it. Like you said, we do this day in and day out. That's all we do. And then for as long as we've been doing it, I've been doing a little bit longer than you, but shit, you came right at the year after me. So shit, 3 years, shit, we've been doing it for a minute now. So they like, oh, and y'all still doing it? And this all y'all do? Oh yeah, I definitely need to connect with y'all.
Yeah.
Because obviously y'all have a vision. Y'all have a vision of where y'all want to be and what y'all want to do. And to attract the right people, you got to have a vision. You gotta have vision to attract the right people, right? People are attracted to vision, period. If they realize that this guy, when you're talking to them, you know that they know what they're talking about. They have an idea. And not only do they have an idea, they're actually putting that idea to action. They're taking the steps, the actionable steps to complete that idea or to become successful at that idea. Now that you have a vision, people are attracted to it. They want to be a part of it. They like, hey, how can we eat too? And a lot of people think that's selfish. Because a lot of people are gonna listen to this and they're gonna be like, they were just doing that because they trying to use y'all. Duh. Don't act, Nick. That's what business is about, bro. We're using each other, bro.
As long as you agree to it,
Like,
and that if it puts a smile on your face or you agree to it, that is business. Whatever happens after you like agree to it, that's like beyond you. You already agreed to it. Like you don't deserve nothing or more than you agreed to.
Exactly. So don't go around and be like, white people, they just trying to use you or whatever. Like, you feel me? Like, I'd rather work with our own people. But unfortunately, when we went to this table, the table that we was at was a full of Caucasian males except for one female, and they were all above the age of 35.
All above.
Or the age of 40, above the age of 40. You feel me? So it's sad, but that's the table that we had to get our seat at. Yeah. But guess what? We gonna eat there, and then we gonna make sure that we bring y'all some back too with it. You feel me? We're not just gonna, hey, we gonna do it. We gonna eat there, but we gonna always bring it back. But the thing is, though, y'all gotta be willing to listen. That's why we do the podcast. We get in the game. We in the field. We doing it every day, and we listen to people because these people are not just real estate investors. These people have jobs. These people are CEOs of companies. These people are doing other stuff that some of y'all probably want to do.
They got regular people on payroll.
Yeah, for sure. One of the people left the table like, hey, I got to get back to my regular W-2. You feel me? Like, and that's okay. As long as he doing what's right with his money, he probably trying to get out of or build wealth, whatever it is. But you got to have vision, and don't always be thinking that somebody trying to use you just because they're trying to work with you. They are not trying to use you. They are. Shit. Why do people act like, bro, we're using each other? That's what business is for. You want to make money. I want to make money. And whoever the middleman is want to make money too. Everybody's using each other. When you go to fucking McDonald's and buy a sandwich, they are using you.
Yeah. I feel like if you're one of those people, you feel like they're using you in business, you just don't understand business. Because you know everybody's not good at the same things. You know everybody has their role to play and pieces to put together to ultimately form the end part. So if we're working together on a deal and this guy's working this, getting paid this amount of money, and this guy is working this end and he's getting paid more, if I'm doing my job, I'm not about to worry about what he's getting paid, because I understand that's what I signed up to do. Yeah. And that's what I know how to do. So why am I worrying about the next man just because he's getting paid a little more, but I don't even understand like his challenges and what he has to do to get that? Yeah, get it. That.
Hey, one of the dudes there that said, bro, honestly, I don't, because on a wholesale, obviously, you know, if you're a wholesaler, you're the middleman, so you make the middle fee. So you get the property under contract. Once you get it under contract, you're going to try to sell the property at a higher price. So you got it under contract at 100, you might go try to sell that bitch at 150. So you make 50,000 when the deal done. One of the men was literally like, bro, I don't care how much you make. You remember that? He did.
I want to talk to that. What he said?
Bro, I don't care how much you make. As long as and that's what people need to understand. They need to get that through their mind. Not just for real estate, but period. If I know I see upside in this deal, bro, at the end of the day, when we get to that closing table, whatever that is, and I see that check you getting, I can't feel no type of way because I agreed to that deal in the first place because it was a good deal.
For me.
It was a good deal for you, whoever that is. It was a good deal for you. So that's why you agreed to it in the first place. So at the end, when you see me get my check or I get paid or I get my accolades, don't be like, wait, you cheated me. No, I didn't, bro. It's still a good deal for you. We be so busy watching other people's pockets that we start realizing that we forget the deal that we got in the first place. We forgot what we got in the first place. We be so busy watching other people, watching what they got from the deal, that we end up forgetting. And like I said, this is in business, period. This is in life overall. we start looking at other people and like, dang, bro, they got that, but shit, they made that. I may literally make more than what the person is that's buying the house. I literally might make more than them. If I make 50,000, they may close that. After they flip the house, they may only make.
That's selling it.
Yeah, or the person that's selling it. Shit. But at the end of the day, when you seen that number, you weren't mad when I offered you that. So why you mad now? After you see me get paid, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
You got what you asked for. You got what you needed. I am here to solve a problem. I solved your problem, whether that's you getting a little extra cash in your pocket, pay off the taxes, pay off the debt, or just get the burden off the shoulder, whatever it is. I solved that issue. So now why the hell you mad? Why you mad at me?
Why are you mad? It irks me so much. Like when I just see people
That don't understand business. That's all it is.
They don't understand business. It's like, bro, you agreed to this price. So what is the problem?
What's the issue? So pretty much, I mean, guys, just talk to them. Those are just some of the things that we learned from doing that, and we're gonna be doing that every week. Bro, I got another one to go to tomorrow. I screenshot it like on Facebook. I was just going through my posting houses on Facebook on one of the groups that I'm in. Found one in Macon. They have it in Macon. So shit, after we close, after we do our first appointment or whatever, we gonna go over there. Shit. Sit down with them. Shit, see what they talking about. You feel me? Because I'm going to be at these every week, bro. If I can, I'm going to be there, bro. Because why not? Because the more they see me, the more serious I am. Bro, private money lenders, nothing. Nothing.
And it's rare that they find somebody that's successful in the field that we're in. Because they're literally looking at us and like, oh, y'all are actually like closing deals. Y'all actually do this for a living. This is all y'all do.
Yeah.
They were like literally shocked that this is all that we do and we're able to maintain.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that they get, they're either BSing, don't know what they're talking about, do this as a side hustle, and it's usually not good deals. They just don't take it serious. So when we come to them, we're like, this is all we do. This is my main thing. We do good business. We just closed today. So what else? Y'all can't say nothing about us that we do bad business. We just closed with your homeboy that y'all over here
kicking it with Kiki, ha and fucking
eating Mexican food with. So tell me, tell me that we BSing. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean?
You can't tell us that. So that's about what it is, bro. But hey, and Cap, bro, how you feel about like the housing market right now? Like, so pretty much right now, we all know that rent is high.
Yeah.
But buying a house is high too. But most of America is renters. How you feel about rent versus owning the house? Like, how you feel about it?
Rent versus
and right now, in this current market that we in right now, I know we're not turning to a real estate show. It's not that, but I just want to ask this question. We're gonna move on. Okay.
So before I get into that, like the attorney asked me this week, she was like, okay, so how's it going? How are like people feeling with like the market we're in? And I was just basically like, shoot, the buyers, we all know what's going on. We know interest rates are higher. We know it's harder to buy a house. We know that we just know it's the convincing the seller that we're in a different market because they don't pay attention to what's going on as much as we do. But as far as like renting versus owning a house, honestly, I feel like it's easier to probably rent, honestly.
Come on, bro.
Because it's like, okay, usually when they're owning a house, they have a mortgage. So they say the mortgage is $1,000.
Which may be a little bit cheap, like $200 less than rent is.
Yeah. So let's say rent is usually $1,200, $1,400 over there. But we're just saying you got to pay $1,000. Okay, boom. Shoot, the toilet break. The toilet's not flushing. It's not working. You got to go get that fixed. Shoot, you put a hole in the wall. You can either make a decision to leave that hole in the wall and look crazy, or you can fix that hole. Shoot, you get a leak in the roof. You got to change that. You got to fix that. Shoot, it's a soft spot in the floor. You got to put new floors down. You got to fix the foundation. You got to put hardwood down. That's all coming from your pocket, let alone the mortgage that you got to pay off. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times it's probably easier and cheaper to just pay that rent monthly and know that the people that you're renting from are going to handle all those issues. They're going to handle the roof. They're going to handle the plumbing. They're going to handle the electricity. They're going to handle the hard, they're going to handle the sheetrock. Like if you put a hole through the wall, they're going to handle all those things rather than you actually putting hardwood floors down, replacing the roof, putting new sheetrock up, adding a bedroom. You know what I mean? Like, so it might actually be, in my opinion, probably,
It depends what position you're in.
Yeah, it depends on what position you're in, but it might actually be cheaper to probably rent than actually own. But I feel like if you have if you're in a committed relationship, y'all locked in, this is my wife, this is my husband, this is my girlfriend, this is the girl I'm gonna be with, I feel like y'all could probably handle that, because 9 times out of 10, in today's society, this is not coming from BJ, this is today's society, that the man takes care of like most of the expenses.
And that's okay.
So if I'm paying rent every month, I'm paying the mortgage off. Let's say we own a house. I'm paying the mortgage every month. Boom, boom. I'm paying the mortgage. I'm paying the insurance. I'm paying everything. I'm paying the car note. Whoop, whoop. Shoot, we need a new roof on the house. I'm looking at wifey like, shoot, you ain't been paying rent every month. You ain't been paying this insurance. The roof, 10,000, you got it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
but
you know what I mean? I be looking at like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Shoot, I be looking like your spouse or like the person that you gonna be with. I be looking at them like, if I'm handling all the expenses, you ultimately are the savings account.
I told my girl that. She know that.
So if I pay rent every month, I'm paying the bills, I'm paying water, I'm paying electric. You know what I mean? I'm paying Wi-Fi. Shoot, ain't nothing coming in and out your bank account but stuff that makes you happy and stuff that puts a smile on your face. So when we in a hard time or it's a real time or something needs to be fixed, I'm looking at you like that savings account. Like, shoot, you ain't been paying rent every month. This 1,000 plus ain't been coming out your bank account every month. Shoot, it's time to get active.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, honestly, bro, that's just about understanding, bro. My girl understand that. Like, bro, I pay all the bills. Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing. We good. Put gas in car. You ain't got. We good. But she understands that she knows she the savings account. I tell her that, like, you know our savings account. Like, there's been time where, we both entrepreneurs. There have been time when she had more money than me. She understand that. And get what? I still paid all the bills. I don't give a damn. Because guess what? I know when I really, really need it.
I'm the man.
When I really need it, I know that she got me. She good. She good for it. It is about being the man, honestly.
I'm the daddy.
It's definitely about being the man, bro. Because honestly, if you're not providing as a man like that, your girl really can't even respect you that much.
You're not valued.
And I'm not, of course, we young as hell. We 22, so nigga, I ain't expecting everybody to be goddamn paying out. I'm 22.
I'm not 22.
You are 22, nigga, so.
In my 20s.
So, you 22, shut up. So then they goddamn, so of course, I'm not expecting, we got to have it all together and be paying all the bills and stuff. If you're not ready for that, then don't get into that. It's that simple, right? If you live in your mama house still and y'all ain't living together, okay, cool. You ain't got to worry about paying her bills. Don't pay her fucking bills. You don't live there. That's okay. Now, if you just got it like that or you are making money and you can help her out or pitch in, go ahead. But that ain't your responsibility until y'all move in together for real, honestly. Yeah. Until you move, that ain't your responsibility until you do that. But if y'all living together, bro, she want to make sure that she can respect you. Because I ain't gonna cap, bro. She could easily go find another nigga that could pay all the bills and shit, bro. She could go find a nigga that could fuck good, easy, or have sex well, right? She could go find somebody to do that. And they gonna pay all the bills. So, I mean, hey, y'all, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be ready for that shit, bro.
I had one bed frame on the ground.
Yeah.
One sheet.
Yeah.
2 pillows. He probably done gave her the best she ever had in her life.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey.
It don't matter. Cause once they need more, they need more. And that's just what it is to it. Like, bro. And women also have to understand that a man is not always going to have it together all the time. And if you want a man that has it together, they not going to be with you all the time, bro. They not going to be there with you all the time, bro. Because if you want a man that's working and that's taking all bills, taking everything, guess what they not doing? They not sitting on their ass all day. They not doing that. So a woman on the flip side can't be mad when a man like, shit, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go work, or I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this. You can't be mad. Shit, that's what you want. So you really gotta pick your poison. Either you probably want either a average ass nigga, which is okay. Not an average ass nigga, an average dude. It's not okay to be average. Fuck that. But if that's what you want, that's what you want. If you want an average guy, that's just, they come in, they come home at the right time. They may wake up at 8 o'clock. They may stay up with you until fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, watch movies. That's cool. Get that. But if you want somebody that's really going hard and really trying to build a future for y'all, you're not going to have that. You're not going to have someone that's going to sit around with you all day. And so it's pretty much kind of like either you want a bum or somebody bought this shit. It really ain't no middle ground like that no more, for real.
Yeah.
It's like either if you want a nigga to take care of everything, you got to understand he finna be working. He about to be getting to it. If you want somebody that's gonna be around you all the time and got a hell of time for you, it's if you got a lot of money.
Firsthand.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you got a lot of money or you got a lot of time,
he could be with you all day.
He be with you all the damn time.
But you gonna be taking care of that ass.
You gonna be taking care of him, and that's all it is to it. Like y'all gotta understand, and then women have to understand that because we know they be mad. Like my girl get mad at me, bro. I be gone. Like shit, I'm up 5 o'clock. Boom, I'm gone. I'm up. I'm gone. Like for the whole day. She gets that. Like she sometimes, of course, as a woman, you need to spend more time with me. I do spend a lot of time with you, but I do. So, but you gotta understand, as a man, if I wasn't chasing my purpose as a man, then it'd be a problem. So it's either you gotta pick your problem. If you're gonna have a problem of she always on your ass, like you don't do shit, nigga, you lazy, blah 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 blah, or you gonna have a problem of, oh, you not around, but ooh, you could buy me this person I want, you could buy me these shoes when I want it, so we good, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm able to hold this fort down. I mean, it's kind of, you gotta choose, bro, because bro, I ain't gonna cap. A girl don't want no man that ain't going after his purpose. I'm not saying you gotta have it all together, but as long as you going after it, bro, they gonna respect you. Cause guess what? You upholding your word to yourself. When you uphold your word to yourself, that means you could uphold your word to me and our future family. So, hey, that's my take on that. We was not supposed to go into that, really. We was not supposed to go into that.
It was though, cause I feel like a big problem is like people would want something, like let's say I want a certain car, or I want to live in a certain house,
yeah,
or I want to maintain a certain type of female, but they don't know like their monthly expenses, like what's going in and out, what they can afford and what they can't afford. Like I feel like it's crazy if you can't just know off the top of your head like your monthly expenses, like what's going in and out.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're pushing out. So let's say if it costs you $3,400 a month to live, and you don't know that. So if it costs you $3,400 a month to live, you need to be making about $5,000-$6,000 a month.
Yep, for sure.
You know what I mean?
So you got something to put away.
Yeah, you need to be making about $5,000-$6,000 a month. But if you don't even know that, if you ain't sat down and my car notes this much, my insurance for the car is this much, my rent's this much,
yeah,
Wi-Fi is this much, Georgia Power bill is this much, water bill is this much, my Hulu, Netflix account, my gym membership is this much. If you haven't sat down and done that, you're doing yourself like a disservice. Because you don't even know like your target or what you need to hit every month to be sustainable or like just dependent on yourself or comfortable. So shoot, it could cost you, some people are different. It might cost you, $2,000 to live a month. Some people, it might cost them, $3,000 a month to live. Some people, it's just top of the world, doing their own thing. It might cost them $5,000 a month to live. But if you don't know that exact number, bruh, like what are you really doing? You're not taking what you do serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't even know like what it costs to keep you alive.
Yeah, and that's what most people don't know that, right? You gotta. I mean, there's apps that literally track how much money coming out your account. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, what the fuck is this? I ain't know this coming out my account. It's important to know, like you said, it's important to know how much you spend in a month, so you can know what you need to be making a month, so you can know what you need to be making a year, so you can make sure that you can live that lifestyle that you want to live, or know if you need to up it some more, right? Most people don't even understand what it is that they need to be doing. That's why most people be lost about what they want to do in life. Because they don't even understand their monthly expenses, right? So they like, I'm just going around from job to job because I'm trying to figure out, why am I always struggling? You're always struggling because you don't know what you're paying every month. You knew what you was paying every month. You sit down, you write all that out. You probably won't struggle because you're going to go find that thing that can pay you more than what you're paying every month.
More so like, if I figure out my monthly expenses this, I'm like, okay, my monthly expenses are $3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't sit around and go work at McDonald's. That's not gonna pay it.
That's not gonna do it.
I can't sit around and work at this job. That's not gonna pay it.
Right.
The only thing that's gonna pay my monthly expenses is doing this, this, and this. So that cuts out like a lot of things that you are like pondering on, or like just negotiating and tossing up in the air. Like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? No, it cost me this much to be alive. So shoot, only this whole side is cut out. I gotta only do these couple things that are gonna keep me afloat.
Yeah, for sure. And not just afloat, but living.
Yeah, but living.
And we have to start looking at it as such. Pretty much, we have to start seeing that. I literally just forgot what I was about to say, and it was about to be something so fucking good.
I wish you remembered it.
Damn, that shit about to be good.
That's
bro.
crazy. He was about to get y'all ass.
God damn, it was something good.
That's crazy.
But
I don't even want to change the topic because I want him to remember. Let's take it. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip. Hold on. That man done forgot mid-episode. I be doing that. Like, Mike would be talking about something, and I would like completely forget like how I'm gonna add on to what he was talking about.
For sure.
And I'll be thinking like for 2 minutes, 3 minutes of like, what was I thinking about? And then it'll come back to me. But hey, sometimes it don't come back to you.
Yeah, for sure. So I forgot what I was about to say, but bottom line, because I just started doing other stuff. But what I don't remember what I was about to say, but I know I was about to go into this though. Don't be like, and that's why I say, I tell people like that's young, bro. Don't be. That's a lot of stuff to worry about. Not worry about, but be concerned about. Y'all know me. Don't worry, but that's a lot of stuff to think about. Oh, that's what I was about to say. I remember. So as you saying like stay afloat, right? And you like, oh, cause I was about to. My mindset used to be, bro, ooh, what I got to do to survive, or what I got to cut off to maintain my lifestyle, or what I got to cut off to live the life that I want to live. That is the wrong way to think. The right way to think is to say, how can I make more money? It's simple, right? Fuck that. Because me and my girl say that all the time. We be like, oh, bro, shit, what we got? Oh, we want this house, we want this. Oh, instead of saying, bro, we probably can't get that. It's like, all right, shit, what we got to do to make more money? When you're in a place where you say, bro, I got to cut something off. I do something. Sometimes you get in a position where you like, bro, I got to cut something off. I got to please get rid of some unnecessary expenses if you don't fucking need it. But if it's something you enjoy and you like, bro, I really enjoy this. I really won't want to let it go. Even though I know it's not a need. Think about how can I make more money? Not like, dang, bro, I guess I got to let this go. Hell no, you ain't got to let it go. You just got to figure out how to make more money. It's so many different ways that you go out here and make my money. So that way you can continue living in abundance rather than saying, I got to let this go, or I can't enjoy my life because it's too expensive. Nah, hell no, it ain't too expensive. You just not making enough money. Think about it. It's not too expensive. Most of the stuff that y'all want is not too expensive. When your parents used to tell you something, that's too expensive. Nah, you just don't want to make more money, mama or daddy. That's all it is. You don't want to make no more money. If you want to make if your kid wants something or somebody want it, you're going to say, all right, bro, I'm not going to tell you, no, you can't have it. That's one of my biggest fears, bro. I ain't going to lie. I do not want to do that. I do not want to tell my kid no. About stuff that's financially, like, of course you would tell them no, but like, not because of finances. I don't want to tell them no because of finances. I want to, that's like, that's not a fear. Not a fear. We all scared of something. That's pretty much a fear, bro. Like, so therefore, I'm not gonna be scared. That's something I fear. I heard something this morning. It was like, I don't fear it. It was something. Damn, that shit was deep. I wish I would have wrote it down.
Wrote it down.
I was driving though, but I was driving, so I didn't have time to. But my thing is, don't like, instead of saying you want to let something go, or that's my thing, bro. I don't want to tell my kid no. So therefore, I work hard so I don't have to. Right, and not saying not only work hard, I'm working smarter. I'm trying to figure out different ways that I continue just bringing more income in, where it don't take all my time away from my kid. So, or my kids or my family, period, or whatever that is for you. Figure out how to make more money. That's all it is. Just figure it out. Just make more money, bro. I know people gonna be like, that's way easier than it said it done, blah blah. You never know what somebody going through. Well, I know what y'all not doing. You not trying to figure out more ways to make money. That's what you're not doing. Because if you was, you'll go get a job, you'll have your job, and then you'll say, all right, what can I do along with this job for right now that could bring me some more money in? I'm not even saying start a business, but I mean, if that's the case, go ahead.
Yeah, and honestly, like, if I didn't have that mindset, like, just go out there and make more money for what you want to do, like, I wouldn't have jumped out there and start living on my own, or like pay for my own car note that I have. Like, if my rent is supposed to be $1,200 a month and my car note's supposed to be $200-$300 a month, insurance on top of that, and I gotta pay that, shoot, I can't go in there with like, oh, where am I gonna get this money from? Nope. I gotta go in there like, I'm gonna make more than that. I'm going to make well over that, and I'm going to be able to sustain the life that I want to live, instead of being like, man, you really think I can make like more than $2,000-$3,000 a month?
Or should I lower my standards? Should I just move down? Hell no.
Like, I would still be at my mama's house if I had like just had a weak mindset and was like, bro, I don't know if I can make that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure.
I got a question for y'all. Speaking of like, saving money and spending money the right way, do y'all have a plan for early retirement?
Hell yeah.
What is that plan?
Hell yeah.
Man.
First of all, I just know I want to retire. I want to be able to retire by the time I'm just a busybody, so I'm not gonna say retire.
Man, turn that shit off.
Hey, I gotta tell myself when the work day done, bro.
Hey, shout out to my boy Phil. I'm not talking to you right now, but I'm gonna talk to you in the future.
No cap.
You know that boy
Yeah,
Phil.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, I said I want to be able to retire by the time that I am 25. I want to be able to. Now, that's not saying I am, right? Because I'm busy. First of all, that's too young for me to just stop doing shit, right? But a major part of my plan is I do real estate. So pretty much, you want to just be, my plan is just to be financially free. To retire, all you have to do is be financially free. You have to make sure that your monthly cash flow, not your active income, but your cash flow, that's your inactive income that you're not actually working for. It has to just supersede your monthly expenses. This is when it comes down. You got to know your monthly expenses so you can reach your goals, right? So if my monthly expenses, I know I need to be making my monthly expenses at least $3,000 a month.
At least
$3,000. Say if somebody say that, right? My monthly expense at least $3,000 a month. That means you need to have cash flow of at least, I say at least for you to retire, at least like $6.
At least $6.
For you to enjoy it, you feel me?
For you not to think about it.
For you not to think about it, you got like, you can do it obviously before then, unless if all you want to do is just pay bills, then that's cool. Like, that's all you want to do. That's all you want to do. That pay bill. That means, hey, I just need to hit my 3,000 mark month cash flow for that. But then emergencies can happen, so you need to make sure that you're making more than what the emergency was cost as well. So you need to make at least 6, right? So say if that's the case, right? So my thing is, I'm just gonna go ahead and get houses, right? I'm gonna get cash flowing assets. Now, with that, I'm not necessarily retired because they got to be into it. But of course, you can just go get a property manager so that could keep you more hands off. A lot of people don't want to pay a property manager because they be like, oh, that 10%, bro, that 10% is saving you so much time, bro. Time is worth way more than money. I'd rather pay somebody 10% of my monthly income rather than have to worry about, damn, I just got to call. I got to go fix toilet. I got to do this. I got to do that. So no, I don't want to do that. So I pay a property management company. I'm going to start, first of all, I'm going to start saving, because before you retire, you want to have savings. So every closing or whatever, how many times you get paid a month, take that money out, save a little bit of it. Save a little bit of it, right? Save, if they want to, it depends on your extremes, how much money you make. You save how much you want to make. I mean, for me, probably gonna be something between 10 to 20%, right? Every close. I ain't gonna look at. I ain't even start doing this yet, but I just don't spend money that much, period. So it's pretty much saved, right? So saving 10, 20% of each closing or each check I get from whatever that is, whether that's speaking, whatever it is, save that, put it away. So that way I'm already stacking, right? You can start an Acorns account or something like that, so it can already start coming out. Acorns automatically start drafting your money out, so that way you don't have to think about like, ooh, I'm putting money away. Like start your Acorns account, right? Then now with this cash flow thing, back to that. I've just had to go on the saving route. Now back to cash flowing. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to buy properties, right? So if it's $3,000, my monthly expenses, I know I need to be cash flowing $3,000 a month. So whether that's I ain't gonna cap, that's a lot of houses you got to get. Just for $3,000, that's a lot of houses you got to get, because you got to worry about, because it's not like, oh, I'm getting paid $3,000 rent, so I know I'm about to have $3,000. No, because you probably got to pay a mortgage. Not only got to pay a mortgage, you got to pay taxes. Not only got to pay taxes, you got to pay insurance. Now you got to pay insurance. You got to put some aside for repairs on the house. Not only that, you got to pay for other expenses, those repairs. Then you got to pay for maybe a property manager. So that's why most people, they be like, dang, you want cash flow like $200 a month? I mean, that's good.
Yeah, they literally tell you like, if you're making like $300,
that's amazing,
on a property a month, or more than that, it's something that's worth getting into.
Yeah, for sure. So if I'm doing that, and for me to make that, mean I need to own, let's just say average, I want to cash flow $300 a month. My monthly cash flow, my monthly expense is $3,000. This cash flow, this after all expenses. This is actually what I'm bringing in. I need to own, what is that, 10 houses?
Oh no, but I just know where we at right now. We at a point where we want to get like minimum 3 properties a year.
Yeah, that's 10 houses. So that means if my monthly cash flow, just for me to cover my expenses, I need 10 houses.
Yeah.
Not only do I need 10 houses, I need to get more than 10 houses, so I need to double that. I need 20 houses.
That's at the low end.
Yeah, I need 20 houses so I can have 6,000. So that's pretty much how my plan goes. So therefore, I know what I need to be putting my money into and how I need to be investing in these properties. Then, not only that, I'm going to do other things to bring income into, right? I'm going to start doing some digital stuff, right? I might start selling books, selling courses, selling whatever it is, because that is, once you make that, you don't got to make it again. So guess what that is at that point? Residual.
Digital real estate,
and it's residual income. I made it once, I put it out there, now people are buying it. But now, of course, you got to market it, but you pay somebody for marketing. So now they market it, now that thing's still going. But that is enough for me to be able to go out here and retire comfortably. And at that point, I'm retiring. So that means if my expenses, and you know what's crazy? The more money you make, the more your expenses go up. That's just what it is. Like the more money you make, the more your expenses go up. It's just hard. It's very hard for someone to say, oh, I just 10x my income, but I kept my expenses the same. But your expenses naturally gonna go up, because for you to 10x, you're gonna have to put some more money out.
That's like if you own a plaza on the corner of like just a city street, your home street. Okay, now I own a skyscraper that's operating on every floor, every level. Which one's gonna cost more? That plaza that's renting out to 4 people a month, or that skyscraper that's got 300 floors, 400 floors? Like, which one is gonna cost more? That skyscraper that's bringing me $1 million a month, or that event space that's bringing me like a couple hundred, 10,000, you know what I mean? So that's just what you gotta weigh and just know, like, if I'm gonna up myself and just develop myself at a higher pace, level of business, it's gonna cost more to do that.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's definitely what it is. So, I mean, you got a retirement plan, or you just like, shit, I'm just buying houses, and that's cool. Shit, that's a good retirement plan.
Shoot, I got a life insurance policy. I want to open up like another policy that like I could pull from and add to my business. Of course, you already know I'm with the flow, I'm with the gang on like. I'm gonna have my own properties that's just bringing me like whatever I need monthly. But shoot, other than that, I got my money from my properties that I'm gonna get monthly. I got my insurance policy that I could pull from. I could pull like a couple $100,000 from there.
Right.
Start something different. I got life insurance policy that I could pull from.
Yeah.
That would cover me if I passed away. So shoot, other than that, that's
it. And then the thing is though, when you retire, bro, retire is really like a big thing. Like, bro, just because I stopped doing real estate don't mean I not necessarily stop, but I just got a machine going where I'm getting cash flow. I'm getting cash flow that's coming in. I get it. But now once I'm getting that cash flow, what I can, that's for anything, but it don't have to be real estate. Once you get cash flow going in what you're doing, you don't necessarily have to stop working, right? So therefore, I'll maybe do little speaking gigs, so I can make that extra $2,000, $3,000 I want to have to live, right? And then that's why what I said at the beginning is super important. Save, right? So you done saved all this money up. You can use that for your monthly. You can use that for your lifestyle living. All the money that you save, that's my plan. All the money that I save in my active income that I'm getting from like speaking and stuff like that, that's stuff I'm using for lifestyle. The rental properties, that's what's paying for my expenses.
But it's different. It's different for us because we don't work a regular 9 to 5. So if you're working for the government, working a regular 9 to 5, like a month, they're gonna take care of your retirement plan when you hit a certain age. But if you just been different, working for yourself, having your own business, you gotta establish that retirement plan, that end goal for yourself, because you haven't been working for the government. You haven't been working at 9 to 5 every month. So they're not gonna take care of you. Your only thing that you can rely off of is what I built up off of my business, what I gained in my assets. The government is not going to pay you nothing of that because you haven't been working for them all those years. You've been working for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's different when you just full on entrepreneur versus I'm going to go be a 9 to 5 millionaire. You know what I mean?
For sure. So pretty much, fuck that shit. Go get you some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know we're talking about retirement, but hey, still track your money and stuff like that so you can have a plan, have an ultimate goal where you want to be at so you can strive towards that goal. But first of all, you got to learn how to start making you some money. That's the first thing, right? And to start making some money, you got to have the right mindset, guys. But that's what I'm going to say, right? I'm not going to give a ad. But pretty much, man, we got to make sure that we just, a big thing that I would like to say, I would like to talk about, maybe we'll just leave it at this, but you got to start thinking about what you're thinking. Like, so this is just like I was just saying. It's everything go behind mindset. This is just like I was saying about the living in abundance and just being like, I got to go make more money rather than saying I need to lower my lifestyle. You have to go make more money. Think about what you're thinking. Because we subconsciously tell ourselves that it's not possible. We subconsciously tell ourselves that we can't do it. So the only reason that our subconscious is in so much control because we don't consciously think about the things that we're thinking. If we actually take time to actually in the day to say, you know what did I actually think about today? What actually happened today to me that made me how many negative thoughts did I have today? Not obviously, bro, we're not all gonna be positive all the time, bro. That's just life, right? Now I'm not saying it's not possible, but we also have to understand that thinking is a very active thing. It's a very active activity. For some reason, we just don't think about what we we are thinking about. I know that sounds real stupid or real crazy, but think about what you're thinking about. When you put a rubber band on your wrist, every time you have a negative thought, pop yourself. I guarantee you'll probably be like, bro, I have so many negative thoughts that I didn't even realize, and I really need to go into some deep realization of who I am and actually think about where these thoughts are coming from, because all these thoughts are stemming from somewhere. So we have to think about what we are thinking about. Don't just let your mind wander all the time. That's not healthy. Not saying that you can't do it. That's okay. But be able to actually stop, stand still, and just say, what thoughts are currently in my head? What is currently bothering me? What is currently making me have this thought? And how can I actually reframe my way of thinking? Think about what you're thinking about. Do you think about what you're thinking about, BJ? Do you ever take time just to think about what you're thinking about? Like,
Yeah, cause like, let's say you just wake up in the morning, and as soon as you wake up in the morning, you just,
that's the most important time.
I hate it. I woke up this early. I'm pissed off. Why I
shit
couldn't
is
sleep in a little less. But rather than the other person they're waking up, they're like, oh yeah, it's a different day. God woke me up this morning. We get to go out there and get it this morning. That's two different mindsets rather than someone regretting getting up early.
Yeah.
Rather than someone that's like appreciative getting up early. So it's all like a mindset and just you being one with yourself and just realizing where you at. Because it's like, if I wake up and I'm like, dang, man, I could have slept in till 10 o'clock. Why I had to get up at 8? Rather than a person like, oh yeah, I woke up at 6. Let's get it, man.
Get it.
I get 6 all the way to the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I'm blessed.
Let's go and get it, man. I woke up at 6. I get all that time. I'm gonna use it all up. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go read this book. I'm gonna go hang out with that person. I'm gonna go network. I'm gonna go work. Like, that's a different mindset than waking up and being like, bruh, can I have 10 more minutes? Why did I wake up this early?
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just about, and what you're saying is they need to get in the mindset of gratitude, which we all heard this before, bro. Be thankful, bro. When you wake up in the morning, practice waking up in the morning and just saying 10 things that you're thankful for. Rather than waking up in the morning and say, first of all, I don't know why people do that. They literally like, bro, damn, I hate I woke up right now. What the fuck do you mean you hate that you woke up, man? It don't matter how early it
And
is.
no cap, today I woke up at like 1 o'clock. Like, I went to sleep so early yesterday. I woke up at like 1:30, 1:40. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I woke up at that early.
Nigga, at that point, I'm going back to sleep.
But I went back to sleep. And you know how when you wake up that early, you gonna wake up, okay, you gonna go back to sleep. You gonna wake up at like 3 o'clock. You gonna go back to sleep. You gonna wake up at 4 o'clock. You gonna go back to sleep. You gonna wake up at 5 o'clock.
I think that's a normal day for me, bro. Maybe that's why I don't feel like this normal day. I literally wake up every night, like early as fuck, like 1, and then I might go to do it 3. Then I might be like, but my whole thing, I wake up at 5. So like, bro, I sleep be like, damn, bro, I do not want to get up. Like, especially I gotta go pee. I'm like, bro, I know I don't want to go pee or use the restroom because, bro, I just know by the time I lay down, it's gonna be 5 o'clock. It be 5 o'clock like that, boy. I promise you.
I just know I overslept the day before, so I was like, bro, I'm going to sleep at like 11. I'm going to sleep at like 11 o'clock today. So I went to sleep at 11 o'clock, and I'm just waking up earlier. But I'm like, shoot, I could do anything right now. I could go on the jog.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's weird, it's 3 a.m. I could go on a jog just because I'm up. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's 3 a.m. I could go listen to this podcast. It's 3 a.m. Who is moving at 3 a.m.?
Bro, you got so much stuff you could do at that time of the day, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. And a lot of times, y'all
been moving, but strippers and Uber drivers at 3 a.m.
For sure. And then what a lot of y'all need to do,
Talking about something for sure.
and what the hell y'all niggas need to do is, a lot of time y'all be making these excuses of y'all ain't got time to do nothing. Shit, that time you went back to sleep at when it was 4 o'clock and you woke up in the middle of the night, or in the morning, that's the morning time. When you woke up at 5 o'clock, you woke up at 4 o'clock, guess what you need to get your ass up and do? Make time for that stuff that you didn't have time for. Stop making excuses saying you ain't got no time. You got time. So go make the time. Simple. You just made more time. When you went back to sleep, you could have used those extra 5 hours or 4 hours since you usually wake up at 8 or you usually wake up at 9. You could have got your ass up at 5 or 4 and then had an extra 4 hours in your day. Look how that shit works. Magic is crazy.
I know me as a young buck, I used to use that time to finish my homework. So it used to be like, shoot, let's say I'm in elementary, middle school. Shoot, I get home, finish practice, I go to sleep. Okay, I wake up at 2 o'clock. I know I ain't write out these words 3 times each. I ain't write out them 3 times each. I ain't write out the definition of them. I ain't do none of the homework. So I'm up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I'm like, thank you. I woke up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm about to go ahead and knock that off before I get on the bus. So shoot, instead of, I know a lot of people, y'all like to sleep in. Y'all like your sleep.
And
I like my sleep. It feel good.
It is, huh?
It feel good. Just go back to sleep. But if you just get up, put your alarm clock at the other end of the room, and you gotta get out your bed just to turn off your alarm clock. Because I know I got like 2 dressers in my room. So I can have my alarm clock on this side where I could be in my bed, boom, snooze. Or I could put my alarm clock on this side and I gotta literally take 4 steps out my bed just to hit the snooze button. So I'm gonna put my alarm clock on the other side of the room just so I know I gotta get out of my bed just to turn that off. Just so I don't take for granted or waste that time that I'm up and can knock out so many things in a day rather than just sleep through it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense. I ain't even gonna go into what I do in the morning or how I do it, because that shit gonna sound unrealistic, especially when you were just beginning. So do what BJ said. Right, I just been doing it for a minute now. So
Put that alarm clock on the other side of the room.
all right, shit. I just always when I just get the fuck up, just fucking do it. But I feel like we've been here for a minute.
Have we?
Have we been here for a minute? We definitely been here for a minute. But you know, we've been having some good talks, good conversation. Hey, this was a great another week, right? You wanna go first?
Yeah, let me go first. Toss it to me.
Hey, BJ, go ahead and give him some.
Me?
Yeah, you, bro. Go ahead. Go.
Okay.
Great. Oh.
I just feel like what we need to just focus on and work on is, it's gonna sound simple, but just self-development. Like, if I'm choosing a career path or I'm just gonna hone into this like business, I need to work on my self-development to make me better, and that's gonna push me forward in the business. If I just stop and I'm just every night I'm on YouTube, I'm playing the game, I'm not getting better, I'm not learning more about the business I'm at, I'm ultimately gonna stay in the same spot and I'm gonna get left behind. So I feel like you just need to always work on your self-development, whether it's in the 9-to-5 you work, it's in the career path you work, it's in the business that you want to do. Just continue to motivate yourself, push forward, learn something different. If you don't learn something different every day, man, you just stay
wasted
behind.
time, bum ass.
Yeah, you just being a bum for real. So just work on your self-development. Just know that you don't know everything in the world. So if you feel like you know everything in the world, you need to sit down and go learn something different, something that's going to push you forward, or just hone in and get better at and see what you do every day and get better at it. So self-development, self-development, self-development.
Self-development, guys. And
I'm going to end it off with, go follow me at _BJ Riley 4. No, _BJ Riley on all platforms.
Yeah, and then for me, I guess I'm going to go ahead and give it some. I'm going to make it quick. Something my fiance said, and I told her I was going to take it from her. Well, she said it. You know, y'all say shit sometimes, and I just make it into a deep. I make it deeper than what it got to be. It ain't that deep. But sometimes the problem that you're having, the problem is that you're doing nothing. That's the problem. The problem is that you're doing nothing. You got something that came up, but you really don't know how to solve it. But the problem is you're not doing nothing to solve it. The problem is that you're not taking the actions every day. The problem is that you're not getting up. This sounds so fucking cliche. I know it. But the problem is that you're just doing nothing. It's most of the time is a simple problem. All the issues that you're having in your life is because you're probably doing nothing about it. That's it. The problem is that you're doing nothing. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at _Mr.Mindset on Mr.Mindset himself. Make sure y'all go hit me up. You got questions? Hit BJ up if you got questions. And know that my ebook is coming out, and it may already be out by this time. It is here. So please go get that. The Perfect Mindset, 7 steps to 7 thought patterns that can take you from stress to success. Y'all go get that. It's gonna give you what you need to be able to become successful in anything that you do. As long as you have the right mindset behind it, it is possible. So be sure to go get that. And guess what? For you guys that are on here listening, I'm gonna make sure that you get yourself a promo code. Right now, the ebook's $30. Y'all put the promo code on the porch in for listening and listen to this point. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all get it for $15. Go put in the code. Go put in the code on the porch. The link is in my bio. Let's do it. And like, comment, subscribe, and do whatever you got to do. All that
Entrepreneur gang. We gone.
No cap. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
JT on the track again.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.